company-wide theme overtaking the Coffinverse in 2023.
Welcome, everyone, to the Lady Death Imperial Requiem Kickstarter preview. Here we are, everybody. 2 weeks from now, we launch the all-new Lady Death Imperial Requiem Kickstarter. This storyline is part of the company-wide Evilverse theme. And if you read Chapter 17, you know that this is going to be a showdown between Lady Death and Empress Death and her group, the Death Force. Come take a look at the Death Force. Some of our characters like Devillock, Conjurer have turned evil. There's Wargoth, the new 5150, Mujai, horrible, even new ones like Dr. Diabolovex. This is a fun story. It's a fight comic. And as part of this preview, I'm going to show you each and every edition, print and card and other item. But I do realize, our comics are fight comics. Do you remember when the time where things really happened in comic books? I don't know about you guys and gals out there. How you feeling about the big two? I'm a longtime reader. Maybe I shouldn't still be reading that stuff, but man, I read some of that stuff and it's like pretty pictures, but nothing's happening. People are talking. Call me old school. I like a nice fight in my comic. Comics like fight comics or wrestling. And this is the showdown. Lady Death versus Empress Death, her alternative future self. Yep, this storyline continues what we started. Our Lady Death is transported into an alternative Earth 13 years in the future, where Empress Death is almost attaining her quest for Megadeath, the death of all life on Earth. By the end of Chapter 17, there's probably less than 500 living souls on Earth. What's going to happen in this Chapter 18? What I can tell you is this storyline is resolved. It's 48 pages in square bound, and it's by myself and Mike McLean, returning champion Diego Bernard, colorist CC De La Cruz, and veteran letterer Marshall Dillon. I'd also like to point out that our creative team has been together virtually since 2015. Diego Bernard's been on board for the last 4.5, close to 5 years. It's the other thing I'm sort of proud of. Coffin Comics, man, when our creative teams get together, we're tight. It's another Big Two thing. See over there in the Big Two, they don't care about their continuity, their history. They don't keep creative teams on. What's that all about? I don't know. And I don't care. You know what I care about? You and us. Together, we're going to rock this world. So without further ado, let's get into the goodies. First up, here is the premiere edition. This will be 48 pages, square bound. Check out that super cool foil. Hey, if we unlock an early free bonus item, all premiere editions are gonna be silver foil. 48 pages, square bound. Here you see Lady Death aligned with the Trust, including Doc Knowledge, Zuya, Amalima, and Major Combat and Charger. And if you read Chapter 17, there is Char's son. In the background, I'm seeing Madam Midnight. It's wild. This is in this storyline. Look, we know Lady Death's an anti-hero. She's firmly an anti-hero, but she's viewing the world through the eyes of these kind of heroic people. There's Macy May, longtime character, and she actually admires their optimism or their hope in the face of no evidence, because this world is outrageously nihilistic. Also, as I'm looking at this piece for fun, you'll notice Lady Death is in her cybernetic armor, and she has her sword for the storyline, and that sword's name is Throat Cutter. Throat Cutter. A lot of fun. Now, our arch villain is Empress Death. So you see her backed up with her team, the Death Force. So those are our main additions. And there's a little superstar character coming in from the background. This is 5150. He was introduced on page 46 and 47 of chapter 17. This guy is what we call a super smiler, genetically modified in a laboratory, and he listens to Empress Death's every whim. These are 3 editions that are all available for $29 a piece. That will also include free US shipping, free digital download, or free unlocked bonus items. However, for the discerning collector, I have a bunch of new goodies. Feast your eyes on the hardcover edition by the one and only Mike Chrome, returning champion, and Juan Fernandez, sticking to the cyber theme. This has been a fun theme. Been having a blast with it. Oh man, so good. Next up, Holy Mackerel, Colette Turner with the Jeweled Edition, and Amazing Jewels by Shannon G, color by CC De La Cruz. There's just something wild and magical about the Colette Turner art. So much fun. Yep, that's the Jeweled Edition. Next up, the Naughty Edition by Sun K. And you'll notice this Naughty Edition is Empress Death. The giveaway is the eyes and the dark hands. That's right, Empress Death herself. Next up, an individual edition. Kendrick Lim, providing the holofoil edition. I am happy to announce more Kendrick Lim coming in 2024. That's pretty damn exciting for me. It's exciting for all of us in editorial. We get to see this stuff like months, sometimes 6 months, 9 months in advance. So I can't wait to see what Kendrick cooks up next. Whoa, Mike DiBalfo does it again. Mike DiBalfo doing the holofoil edition. Rounding out our main editions is Holy Mackerel, Dawn McTague, Empress Death Heavy Metal Edition. What? Man, so those are your main editions on this campaign. Let's jump over to our prints, shall we? Maybe some of these will be a giveaway. Let me show you, if you want to get ahead of me there, Jimmy Coffin, I'm going to show you the nice editions. There he is, Mike DiBalfo, returning champion, along with Hedwin Zalvadar, Dawn McTague, Empress Death, Kendrick Lim, Mike Chrome, and Colette Turner. Amazing. That is our nice set. Now, we also have a nice set for folks who collect metallic cards, and here they are. Kendrick Lim, Mike Chrome, Mike DiBalfo, Dawn McTague, and the one and only Colette Turner. You know, our campaigns are dynamic. We have prints, cards, but also we have other items. So the first other item I'd like to show you is the Empress Death t-shirt. So this is just a mock-up, obviously, but I want to give you a sense of the scale and the scope of this shirt. These will be available in sizes from small to 4XL. You can choose your size. There will be a small upcharge this time for sizes 2X, 3X, and 4X. And that will occur during the survey when you choose. Just letting you know. But feast your eyes. There's a really cool image by Sun K of Empress Death with her cool logo. Let's give Empress Death a little attention. I got to tell you, she is so much fun to write because there's just no redeeming this woman. She is just, you know, what if Lady Death was completely evil? And even our Lady Death, the anti-hero, kind of looks at her and is like, holy mackerel, if I went down this route, you know, this is how it'll work out. Whoa. Anyway, let's get back to our prints, shall we? And let's go to the Naughty set. Here is, Ryan Kincaid Naughty. Look at that cool Lady Death rising out of the cybernetic wires and all that good stuff. Holy mackerel, Sora, Song Cyber Lady Death. A lot of cyber going on. Empress Death Naughty by Dawn McTague. Look at the Art Assassin. David Harrigan knocking it out of the park. Cyber Lady Death. He is not messing around. This woman looks like a cyborg. And rounding out the edition, the one and only Kendrick Lim. That is the Naughty set. How about Naughty set of trading cards? Let's do it, shall we? Here is the Naughty Empress Death by Sun K, Kendrick Lim, Dawn McTague, the Art Assassin David Harrigan, and the Ryan Kincaid. I love those. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled editions. What do you see here? We're going to get to it. Don't get ahead. Next up, again, we like to do these special editions, and I would be remiss if we did not have a Dan Mendoza edition. That's right, Dan Mendoza, creator of Zombie Tramp and publisher of Still Ill Princess, lent his considerable talents to this edition, not that edition, this edition that we call The Conflict. So this is a naughty edition, Lady Death versus Empress Death for all the marbles. They're fighting it out. There is no nice edition. This naughty set only. 2 books for $69, limited to orders received. Whoa. Next up, there are other prints available on this campaign, and let's discuss them. We have a long history of doing what we call commemorative prints. So continuing that tradition, on this 35th campaign is the Imperial Requiem Commemorative Limited Edition. These will be serial numbered. This is one of only 2 prints that are serial numbered. And then we have the Naughty Commemorative Edition featuring Sun K art, also numbered. Limited to $2.99, limited to $1.99. Whoa, next up. Oh, I'm not gonna reveal these because then I'd be revealing the Ultimate and the Legend artist. I don't want to do that yet. I do want to do it. Let me see, how am I going to play this next? I got all this good stuff. Oh my. Let's, okay, I got it figured out. Let's talk about the High Roller tier. That includes every one of these comics, and I'm pretty sure this edition by Monty Moore. But that is not all. Are you ready? We have a very special Chase edition this time around, and it is by Simon Bisley. So the Chase edition for this campaign is by Simon Bisley. Every High Roller comes with a Chase. Every Mega Baller comes with 2. And here are your Omegas. Omega sets. Oh man, Simon Bisley. I mean, can you believe it? I cannot believe that Simon Bisley is on the speed dial for me. I actually communicate with this guy and he returns the call. Amazing. Birds of a feather. But this is the Simon Bisley. Beautiful work. This was a commission. You know who you are, Brian, who has it. Yes, you will be getting a set. And this will be part of all the upper tiers, starting with the High Roller, Mega Baller, Legend, VIP, Mega VIP, etc. So that is your High Roller. Next, the Mega Baller includes all of the editions we've just shown you, the Mendoza, and these 4 editions. This gorgeous heavy metal jewel by Sabine Rich. Sabine Rich. The Naughty, Kendrick Lim. The Naughty, David Harrigan. And the Naughty, Empress Death by Dawn McTague. Whoa. Okay, let me take a breath here. Whew, whew, whew. You still with me? Now, again, I want to show you something special that is exclusive to this campaign, and it's the following. This is the 3rd and last Lady Death Omnibus edition. This is the Super Deluxe edition. This features a cover by Dawn McTague, gold foil, gold gilding, gold ribbon marker. This edition comes with a slipcase. Additionally, it comes with exclusive prints, exclusive cards. It is limited to 150 signed copies, and additionally, it comes with a metal edition of this image, which we will show you shortly. We do not have it on hand, and the introductory price for this edition will be $2.99. This is the last edition in the Omnibus program, strictly limited to 150. We QC'd them. We probably have less than 150. Some were not acceptable to us. But again, consider it. Beautiful gold foil. Beautiful gold ribbon marker, utterly and distinctly different than the previous editions. That will be the Super Deluxe Omnibus. Comes with an exclusive metal edition. That metal edition will be signed by Dawn McTague by agreement with Dawn McTague. Yes, crazy. Next up, let's go back for a minute, Jimmy Coffin, because I've been doing a lot of talking, but we have all these editions here. This is like a boat, a submarine or something. What is this? It's the mystery envelope. But don't get ahead. We're going to come back to it. Very ambitious mystery envelope campaign, but it appears as if you boils and ghouls out there enjoy them, so we're doing it. Now, a lot of folks like fine art prints and posters, so I want to show you the poster for this campaign. The 24 by 36 poster, which is available on its own for $25, or with the Premier Edition, is by Dawn McTague. I think, what can you say? There it is. This phenomenal detail by Dawn. She really captured the vibe on Empress Death. You'll notice the eyes are black. The fingers and the fingernails are darkened from using her power so much that it's actually burned the fingers. Fun character. Oh, so much fun. Do you guys and gals want to see our uppermost tiers? Well, without further ado, may I please show you your legend tier artist. This is Whilce Portacio, one of the greatest artists in the 90s and to today. Whilce Portacio has lent his considerable talents to these 3 editions: Trade Dress, Noir, and Virgin Art. This is colored by Juan Fernandez, who's doing a remarkable job. These editions are limited in total to 90 copies. Please notice that on the legend level, we have never gone above 90, and we've kept it here for about 4 years. So they are limited. So this is perhaps one of the more limited Whilce Portacio images of all time. Next up, the ultimate tier is Dan Brereington. Dan Brereington. I've been holding on to this image for close to a year. I met Dan in person in June of 2022. We agreed. We realized we had never worked together. It almost makes no sense. We liked the same thing. And when we got to talking, we were vibing, because we do. We just liked the same thing. Asked him if he would do this image. He agreed. It's great. Another cool thing is, Whilce Portacio, just through the years, he and his lovely wife, Jo, have become friends. And here we are. So great to invite folks that you know who become friends, but they're also legends, and they're ultimate. They're also the ultimate. So those are your ultimate and your legend. Now, we do have an upper tier. It's called Mega VIP. It includes everything you see here, everything you see there, 2 of those, and the following. The handcrafted edition. These are individually colored by Sean Forney. No 2 are alike. They will be limited to 15. Only 13 offered. All different. It will also include the Metal Legend. Only way to get it. Also include Metal Ultimate Metal Legend. What else is going on down here? As part of the Mega VIP, it's also part of the Mega VIP is the Sculpted Edition. This is by Dawn McTague, sculpted by Jason Fowers. Finally, the Mega VIP includes the Preview Edition. You'll notice the foreground character is full color. Background characters are black and white. Rounding out the Mega VIP is the Empress Death version. The Empress in full color. And the background character's Death Force in black and white. And that rounds out the upper tier for those of you who are interested in the upper tier. But our campaign is not over. Jimmy Coffin, let's take a look out here. Let me take a look. What else? Okay, couple things. So for those of you who are interested, we will offer the Ultimate and Legend prints. They will come with the Premier Edition, or they will be available separately. All right, everybody, let's catch our breath. If you have any questions or comments, do let me know, because we are about to embark upon our prestigious mystery envelope. Yes.
Sean's saying, definitely getting that poster. Loving that poster.
Good choice. I love
Matt's
that.
saying it doesn't even look like Dawn's art. It looks so, character design is so gnarly.
Yeah, I think, man, it's very Dawn when you get to see it. Let's go back and look at this, Jimmy Coffin. Look at her knees. Look at her knees, got the skulls on them.
Also, the Reckoning saying the poster is sick. Hell yeah, I'm chopping.
The poster. Shop, shop, shop.
The Hellspawn saying my wallet is already crying. LOL.
Oh, it's true, man. It's like a tsunami over here, too. Like when we're getting ready for production, it's just like pay all these wonderful artists, get ready for press. Sort of like like before the tsunami. It's like, okay, all the money's going out because we're paying everybody.
Dan is saying that omnibus is absolutely unreal.
Look, let's get another look at that omnibus. Yeah, I got to tell you, the gold foil details are remarkable. There's a lot. You could see it's the logo, her beautiful necklace, her chest plate. Beautiful work by Dawn. Again, limited to 150 this time around. Comes with the metal edition.
And is saying, ooh, Bisley. Loving that Bisley.
Simon Bisley. I mean, if you're like me and you just love comics, the idea that Simon Bisley would contribute anything to what we're doing is amazeballs. And there is just a closer look. This image happened to be a commission, and spoke with the commissioner, and of course spoke with Simon. I warned Simon too. I said, Simon, I'm gonna make a couple of these things, so I'm gonna pay you pretty well on this one because it's just so cool.
Ryan's asking, are these 11 by 17 prints?
Yes, they are. That's exactly what they are. So that's what's up. All right, are you guys and gals ready to get into the mystery envelope? The mystery envelope this time around is limited to 1,999 copies, and it's made up of the following. There will be Omega editions. There will be BP editions, artist proof editions, publisher file copies, and items from the vault. First up, feast your eyes on this Colette Turner medal, limited to 50. Gorgeous. Colette Turner, limited to 50. Next up, had to do it. Empress Death by Dawn McTague, pearl linen. Hard to tell through video, but this is gorgeous. There's this luminescent quality, similar to what you would see on a pearl, that beautiful angle and all the different colors. Next up, Monty Moore holofoil, limited to 50. Of course, holofoils are challenging to see, but this is a beautiful Monty Moore, and it's limited to 50. Let me stop for a minute. All right, Monty Moore limited to 50. Colette Turner limited to 50. This is limited. This isn't, we're not playing around. We're not like, these San Diego Comic-Con limited to 1,000 copy things that you see out there in the stratosphere. It's limited to 50. All right, back to our regular scheduled program. Uh-oh, Ryan Kincaid lingerie, nice and naughty. Oh my Lord, limited to 50 a piece. Here we go again. We always get to this point, and I'm limiting these things to 50, and I'm like, what am I thinking? And then the accountant's going like, what are you thinking? But here we are. Next up, Keith Garvey lingerie, limited to 50. Limited to 50. Am I being cocky if I say this is all killer, no filler? I mean, I don't want to be cocky. I am humble before the comic gods, but man, Coffin Comics is looking to bring it. Coffin Comics is not sitting down on the job, getting lazy. Do you see us getting lazy? We're not getting lazy. Moving on. Whoa, Michael Dooney lingerie. Nice, naughty. Nice, naughty. Limited to 50 copies. 50 copies. Wrap your mind around that. Next up, Jose Varese. Limited to 50 a piece. Nice and naughty. Jose Varese. Next up, Greg Bo Watson lingerie. Nice, naughty. Nice, naughty. Limited to 50. Next up, a whole new subject matter. Character design versions. Limited to 50. These are some of Empress Death's creatures, including Smilers, the Wolves, and the evil Grim Reapers. And then next up, here is some design on 5150. If you guys and gals are familiar, the idea of 5150, it's a California law where I think they have to, if someone's acting crazy, they sequester them away for 72 hours for psychiatric observation. And that is called 5150. And this dude is totally psycho. So take a look at this cool cyber backpack that like pumps in more juice that makes him even crazier and bigger. So in the world of Empress Death, she has taken over the Halo compounds and has tasked evil scientists to create outlandish beings. And among them, she's created a thing called the Smilers. And he is a super version of a Smiler. Are we still going?
Yep.
Good? All right. So 5150. So those are our design variations. Next up, Madam Midnight, limited to 50. Madam Midnight plays a role in this storyline. I am here to tell you that Madam Midnight, this is by Richard Ortiz, and these images are by Diego Bernard. I am here to tell you that Madam Midnight is playing a very important role in the 2024 storyline. Go back and read her. She has her own journey, and she does play a role in this particular storyline. But man, 2024 is Madam Midnight's year. See here how we're going to go next. Oh man, where do you begin? Where do you end, right? Next up, Duality Editions by Marissa Pope. This is Arizona's own Marissa Pope. The duality of Cyber Lady Death and Empress Death, both nice and naughty. The commission edition by Sora Sung, limited to 50. Another commission edition by Sora Sung, limited to 50. Are we getting carried away? Is Coffin Comics getting carried away? Do you guys and gals out there have a sense that we're resting on our laurels? I'll tell you, Coffin is here to play. Next up, holy mackerel, Jose Varese, limited to 50. And you know how difficult it is. You know, Jose Varese is coming onto his own as a creator and as a publisher, less available. And the notion that we're doing a cover limited to 50 by Jose, look at that gorgeous image.
I reckon he's saying Coffin Comics always brings it. You're killing it, Ryan.
Let's bring it, man. I'm going to bring it. The kid's going to bring it. Next up, here is Justin Hunt doing some cyber editions. This is nice, and there is naughty. Both very detailed, completely realized, gorgeous different colors. I do believe that is by Hedwin Zalbadar. I can't believe I started this preview without my glasses. I could only see so much. Next up, oh man, check out the Art Assassin. The Art Assassin doing the video game editions, nice and naughty. This is like the, what is it, the Nintendo arcade system retro style. Man, you got to really hand it to David Harrigan and his sheer creativity. You know, I might give him some themes here and there, but he brings so many neat ideas. And generally, I just say, most times, yes. Next up, oh man, another great one. Marissa Pope. This is just ridiculous, limited to 50. What am I thinking? Sometimes I wonder about me. Beautiful piece, though. Fantastic work. Color by Chuck Michael Obach. Oh, great stuff. Next up, do you guys know Dave Cockrum? Dave Cockrum is actually co-creator of X-Men. We were able to learn that Dave Cockrum actually did a Lady Death commission when he is alive. Rest in peace, Dave Cockrum. So we got in touch with his representation and his estate and licensed the right to reproduce these images. So these are Dave Cockrum Lady Death in silver, classic, and scarlet. This is the co-creator of the X-Men and the Futurians and other super cool comics. It's an honor to publish work by these great classic artists. And it's even cooler that we get to benefit Dave's wife. And it was fun to do this in cooperation with his legal team. So Dave Cockrum, co-creator X-Men, all the new X-Men that you know and love. Amazing, so much fun to do. Next up, okay. I know this young man, formerly from Albuquerque, New Mexico. He has a special place in my heart. I love this kid. His name is Jesse Salazar. He and his dad, we met years ago. We just automatically connected. There's a great chemistry between us. And Jesse has always aspired to be a published artist. So Coffin Comics is bringing that dream to life because he's just that good. I'd like to present to you the Jesse Salazar Rock and Roll editions. First up, Lady Death. So this is Jesse Salazar, Lady Death. My challenge to Jesse was to do artwork that looked like a rock and roll t-shirt. Jesse Salazar, first published work, he even did the logo on his own. Jesse Salazar doing Mad Mike and Ratso. Pencil, ink, and color, and logos by Jesse Salazar, and 5150 by Jesse Salazar. First work, great guy. Really happy to publish his work. Stoked, man. All right, let's see. Let's round these out. What else do we got? Can you believe that we're still doing the mystery envelope? Crazy, right? Next up, mystery envelope. These are singular editions. Chris Enoch. Dave Brown, I believe, is the colorist. Eric Henson. Sandra Nivenjune is the colorist. George Weber. Singular Visions, limited to 50. Anna Z. Limited to 50. And now, rounding out the mystery envelopes, animated Lady Death by David Harrigan in this conjoined image, Lady Death, La Muerta, and Hell Witch together in one sweeping image, each limited to 50. Beautiful detail by the Art Assassin. Holy mackerel, that's a whole lot of mystery envelopes. Did we get carried away? I don't know. You guys and gals will tell us. Folks, can you believe that this has been the preview for Lady Death Imperial Requiem? Here's the facts. This Kickstarter campaign kicks off in 14 days or less. Please sign up to the pre-launch page now, and you will be notified upon launch. We will have a pre-event live on Facebook right here, but it launches Wednesday, August 9th at 7 p.m. Arizona time, which currently is Pacific Daylight Time. The final face-off between Lady Death and Empress Death. Be there. You guys and gals have been great. I've been Coffin Comics publisher Brian Pulido, proudly presenting you our wares. I cordially invite you to back our campaign and please tell a friend. Thank you so much, everybody. Talk soon.